Good day, I am William Theo, and this is PTV News Now. The Department of Health, or DOH, has recorded 5 amputation cases of fingers and hands due to fireworks. Based on the latest surveillance report, over 20 news cases of fireworks-related injuries were documented from December 25 to 26. Among the fireworks in the report include the classic 5-star firecracker, Goodbye Philippines, and Boga, all of which are illegal. Only the whistle bomb is allowed by law. The public is advised to switch to alternatives instead of traditional or legacy fireworks on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day for everyone's safety. Meanwhile, a pall of gloom descended over Bethlehem on Christmas Eve as the Gaza war weighed heavily on the biblical city in the occupied West Bank, and the usual crowds of pilgrims stayed away. The traditional giant Christmas tree, marching bands, and flamboyant nativity scenes were all missing this year in the city celebrated as the birthplace of Jesus Christ. While there were few festive lights, a huge Palestinian flag was unfolded in the center of the town, and a banner declared that the bells of Bethlehem ring for a ceasefire in Gaza. An artwork showing rubble and barbed wire, a statue of a child as an incubator, as well as banners reading, "We want life, not death," are displayed in the forecourt of the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem. The traditional midnight mass in Bethlehem is held in solidarity with the Gaza Strip, where clashes between Israel and Hamas continue. In other news, xenotransplantation is the process of transferring animal organs into humans. However, in the United States, the procedure is only allowed for patients with serious or life-threatening conditions. In New York, a surgeon is helping push this as a solution to the human organ shortage worldwide. VOA's Johnny Fernandez has the report.
Pioneering heart transplant surgeon Dr. Robert Montgomery has a passion for his work, which stems from his own battle with heart disease.
I had to have 7 cardiac arrests and almost die before I could even qualify to be listed for a transplant, because once you're put on the list, you have to be so sick in order to actually have an organ allocated to you.
In 2018, he received a new heart and a chance to continue his work towards solving the worldwide organ shortage through xenotransplantation, a process of replacing human organs or tissues with animal ones. Pigs are primarily used, and their genes are edited to lower the risk of rejection after the transplant.
So many people die even before they get listed, and then when they get listed in the United States for a transplant, only 1/3 of the people will actually receive a transplant that are on the list. The other 2/3 either get too sick to benefit from a transplant or die.
After his heart transplant, Montgomery, who now heads the New York University Langone Transplant Institute in New York City, focused on studying the impacts of xenotransplantation on the human body. In 2022, the Capuano family became a part of Montgomery's research program after Alva Capuano suffered irreversible brain damage. Her family donated Capuano's body to xenotransplantation trials. As her son Tim Capuano explains, contributing to medical research has been one of her final wishes.
We've always known that it was important to my mom, Alva.
Alva Capuano received a pig's heart and lived with it for 3 days.
Everything was very successful in terms of the data that was able to be collected, and the heart pumping and running smoothly throughout the 72-hour period until the trial ends.
In 2023, Montgomery and his team performed a historic pig kidney transplant on a man whose body functioned with it for 2 months and didn't reject the animal organ. He says this is just a start to finding a solution to a worldwide problem.
This is one step forward, for a solution to the organ shortage worldwide. I think then the next steps are to, accomplish those trials in living humans and demonstrate that these kidneys last for a period of time where the person benefits from it.
Either a kidney or a heart, Montgomery says he'll continue to push to find a solution to a growing global problem he was lucky enough to live through. Johnny Fernandez, VOA News, New York.
This is William Theo. Stay informed, be aware, get ahead, get the news right here.